And Titans, they're gonna be gassed this game because they're no huddle, you know, and they're not used to this, so they got to be.
See, that's what they need right
there.
there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As I was saying, they just got to.
James on Tanko. Big game like this.
Oh yeah.
So here's Bergstrom's trips to the long side of the field to the right. And he's going to keep it, and he's going to run it in for the Titans touchdown.
That's great play call by Cacciatore. I like that. The key by Bergstrom, because what you were saying, he can run it. He can make plays.
And did you notice they ran that same play to Trey and Terrence to the outside, and they go to it again. Jay keeps it this time, and
that's a great read. That's awesome. Titans are going to be kicking off to the Raiders. We have Weston Roy out there again. The reason I keep saying the kicker is because last week they kept switching with Weston Roy and Angelo Ducato.
It was every other touchdown.
Yep.
And he fumbles with it. That's number 11, Galvin Fitzpatrick. And then he is brought down.
Oh. The Titans just look crazy right now. And there they are, no huddle.
Great
keeping the
pass
tempo
by
up.
Nick Plaza right there.
Yeah. Titans are trying to sub too. That's
yeah,
crazy.
Xavier Bryant coming in. That was a good catch.
Yeah.
And you know, Keith is only 5'8", 140. It's not very big, but more slants is picked off by Caleb Henderson. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20,
like
the 10.
Away.
Touchdown!
Oh, we got a flag, I see.
A pick six by Caleb Henderson, but it may be called off. We have a flag.
Wow, that was quite the play.
Coach catches on the field a little bit.
Touchdown.
And it is touchdown Titans. He came out of
I
nowhere.
know, wow.
I mean, what a great read by Caleb.
Yeah, it was quite the play.
You ready?
Here's the Raiders back on the field. 3rd and 17 now. Clock is running. Rolls out to the left. Lasso, and there's Ontenko back there. Ontenko, the sophomore. Zach, you know Ontenko. He's your friend, right?
Oh, one of my best friends. He's a great guy. You know, I've always looked up to him. What a great athlete.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him. Great tackle right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Great job.
This has been great play calling today.
Yeah,
you know? I think it's been really good.
I agree. They've been very efficient. And
yeah.
So we got 2nd and 10 now from Glenbard South's 12-yard line. We have Bergstrom's. We got Luca in motion. He's going to get the handoff. Luca cuts it in. He's got a couple more yards to go, and he'll be brought down, but a great run there.
Oh, he seems to be holding his knee.
We got Josh Gamoka. He's watching. He says he's down in Boston right now. Another guy that's always listening for the Titans. He's
part of this football team.
Oh yeah, Josh actually had a concussion last year. Multiple. So
concussions.
He couldn't play this year. He would have been great this year. Too bad we couldn't have him. But he's showing us support, so thank you, Josh. Appreciate it.
3rd down and 1 yard to go. And it's going to be Henderson who runs it in. Nice. Touchdown number 3 for the Titans.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2 for Caleb.
Number 2 for Caleb.
Wow.
Look at this. Is what sorry, real quick. Look at all the Titans fans high-fiving each other. Like this is. I love that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
You know, it's easy from the stands to kind of overlook the dirty work that the big men on the line have to do. But, you know, without them, none of the offensive success would be possible.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I was actually just going to say that there's a huge gap made by the line. They've been doing a great job because when you have a running team, your line has to be great, and they've been great. So,
oh yeah,
love to see that. Now we got Zach Hollister on the extra point, and
it's good.
It's good. Gosh, we're gonna
21-0.
We're gonna see him on varsity for a couple of years. You know?
Middle linebacker, I believe. He is a 2-sport varsity athlete from freshman year.
Yeah.
From freshman year,
Yeah.
which is even crazy.
Baseball, right?
Baseball and
Yeah.
football, yeah.
That is crazy. Gosh.
Yes.
What an athlete. I think he leads the team in tackles, too. He had 9.5 last week.
That's
There's
crazy.
Plasso
Crazy.
with some slants. And there's Calcigeroni.
Max. That's how
Wow.
we do it.
Jeez.
Man, you do not want Max Calcigeroni falling on you, that's for sure.
Calcigeroni, Turner,
man.
Yes.
Atanko, they are just eating on the line right
our
now.
defensive
Big,
front is just
bad
scary.
And that
Gosh.
puts, and that again, a great passing team like that, that's how you stop it. It starts with your front, and then it gives your corners and your linebackers a little more of, the ability to read it.
Yeah, those
popping
knee
back
injuries,
up, and
yeah.
but he's back, and just him on the field is, has such a big impact on the Titans.
Yeah, seriously.
So here's Stark. Oh, Del Santo!
Wow.
Oh,
What a
baby.
play! He's got room. He's got it. The speed. Luka. Touchdown!
Del Santo! Woo! Wow, what a run. That was great. What even was that?
It was a handoff to Caleb.
There's a flag on the field, though.
Do not.
Come on.
Right around the 41.
No, don't take that away from Luka. That was such a good
great.
run.
I
Great
was talking about
blocking.
Luka earlier, too. He's
We
a
are
Caleb-
hearing it
playmaker.
from the Boylan fans right now.
Yeah.
We got a touchdown.
It's touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Boylan touchdown.
Let's go. That's twice we've had big plays, and then they throw a flag. We're
Yeah.
all like, oh.
It ruins the excitement and stuff. Brought it down to fourth down. They got a turnover on downs, and the Titans marched on the field. A bunch of great runs from all the running backs. It wasn't just one guy. Let's look at this. Yeah, so I'm gonna give the stats after this, but so we had a touchdown by Jake Bergstrom, and then Glenbard South got the ball. Nick Plasso threw the pick six to Caleb Henderson, who brought it to the house, and then I believe it was another fourth down, and then the Titans got the ball, and who scored on that next drive? Zach, do you remember? After it was
What was it, Luka after that, or was he?
Caleb Henderson again.
Caleb Henderson,
He had the
okay.
run. He had the run.
Okay.
That's right. They marched down the field again. I think they had some great runs by Trey Malone, and then Caleb Henderson brought it in for the 3-yard touchdown. And then back to Glenbard South. Punted it back to the Titans, and then Luka Del Santo had that huge 55-yard running touchdown. And it was on a 3rd and 10, I believe. It was a handoff to Caleb Henderson, and then he handed it off to Caleb. It was kind of like a little reverse play. And then Luka brought it to the house. So 28-0. And Zach Hollister had all the extra points.
It's 4 for 4 on the day.
Yep, 4 for 4. And I'll give you a little stats. Jake Bergstrom has 2 completions for 32 yards, and then John Stark has 2 completions for 22 yards. And our leading rusher is Luca Del Santo. He only on 2 attempts, but he had that huge 55-yard touchdown, so he has 2 for 64 and a touchdown. And then Jake Bergstrom has 6 runs for 62 yards and a touchdown. That's I don't know if I said that touchdown. And then Trey Malone has 8 attempts for 50 yards, and then Terrence Smith 5 attempts for 29 yards. And then Luke Bergstrom 2 attempts for 12, and Caleb Henderson for 2 attempts, 8 yards and a touchdown. So we were kind of talking about this earlier, that the Titans just kill you from all these different players, and they're all their running backs are just making these crazy plays.
Very active, each one of them.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just one player; it's everyone. And then Henderson has 2 receptions for 32 yards. Luke Bergstrom has 1 reception for 12, and Richie Garcia has 1 reception for 12. And then some defensive stats for you. Daniel Contreras is leading the team with 2.5 sacks, or 2.5 tackles. Pardon me. And then Caleb Henderson and Tim Fay both have 2.5 also. There's a lot of people with just 1 tackle, 2 tackles. So that just means everyone's getting in on the plays, and everyone's.
Yeah.
It's not just one guy, so that's great to see.
It's great involvement from everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Even your younger guys. So the Titans are looking really good in this performance. And then I'm gonna do some stats for the Raiders. Yes, the Glenbard South Raiders. Nick Plasso has 5 completions for 13 attempts on 65 yards and an interception. Then this is really unlike Nick Plasso.
Very uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah.
Titans defense.
Yeah. I mean, all season he's had 0 interceptions, and he's been averaging crazy amount of yards each game.
Yeah.
But the Titans secondary has been locking up, and that was one of the keys of the game. And then rushing stats, Antonio Carter, number 14, has 6 attempts for 18 yards. And then Nick Plasso has 7 attempts for -6 yards. These are their playmakers right here. So if the Raiders want to make any change in this game, they're going to have to get some big plays out of those 2, and also Tavion Keith. And then receiving stats, Keith has 2 receptions for 45 yards. Antonio Carter has 2 for 13, and then Cade Hardkey has 1 reception for 7 yards. And then on defense, we have Tejau Burnett with 5 tackles. He's leading the team, and then right behind him with 4.5 is Gavin Fitzpatrick. And then Cade DeFranco is the 3rd leading tackler on the team with 3. So those are just some stats for each team. So, Zach, anything you want to point out from the first half that each team's got to change in the second half?
Really, I think the biggest thing for Boylan is discipline. That's been something that they've struggled with for a while now. And staying offside or staying on sides, not jumping on offense. And I think they started to figure it out towards the end of the half. But I think going into the next half, and especially even the next quarter, they need to fix that up a bit. But for Glenbard South, I think they just need to get some energy going. They need some momentum. They need some big plays from some of their key players. And I think when you're down by this much, I think you really just have to give everything you have.
Yeah, definitely.
And you got to leave it all out there, and I think that's what they plan on doing.
Okay. So yeah, we're excited to see the second half. Joe, anything to add?
No, I think you guys got it all. Yep, got the cheer team and the dance team out. Drum line now.
Oh, I love the drum line.
Personally, one of my favorite parts of the football game.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to see that. And then led by senior Jeffrey, our king.
King Jeff
King Jeff.
Welsh.
Yes. And the cymbals. But yeah, they always bring it. They're always practicing in the mornings. I love the drum line. Oh, I wish I could participate if I wasn't in basketball. It's too bad.
And it's going to fall to Davion Foreman. He's going to have some room to go. And there's Foreman. He's at the 50. He's at the 40.
Oh, run.
He's going to get tackled from behind.
Wow.
What a run by Davion Foreman.
I mean, that actually looked like Davion was kind of jogging.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to stay behind his blockers. The blocking looked amazing there. I mean, that was perfect by the Titans.
Well,
wow.
he has been going. Just finding the gaps.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, threw a great run there by Davion Foreman.
Mm-hmm.
And we're, first and 10 already from Glenbard South's 40-yard line. Couldn't ask for a better start to the second half.
Yeah.
John Stark starting this one. Handoff to Trey Malone. To Travion Malone. And touchdown Titans.
Wow. What's some? That's great blocking by your offensive line. They pushed the guys to the left. Got the gap down the middle, and then Trey just made the right read. Cut it upfield, and it was green grass, and he got the touchdown.
Coming out as we have it's second and 6, 10:32 remaining, and the Titans are already on Glenbard South's 36-yard line, and off to a great start of the second half.
Do you guys think they might pass it right now?
Stark, let's see. Nope, Stark's going to keep it. Okay, John Stark. Okay, John Stark, he cuts it back. Brought down from behind.
Dang.
John Stark.
Wow, what a great run by John Stark. And he's not even known as a great running quarterback, but he's so smart. He can make the great cuts and reads and everything. Wow.
Nice, awesome player, and
just a overall wow person.
Yeah. He's someone you love when he succeeds.
Definitely.
Jake Bergstrom going to keep it now. QB, the 1-2 QB punch, and touchdown. Is there anything to give it to him? Yep, touchdown.
Jake Bergstrom, second of the day. Wow, what a run. He ran that guy over.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a dominant performance by the Titans.
This is Titans offense at their best.
Yeah.
And again, we've only seen one pass too. Downfield pass, a couple bubble passes, but
yeah, Kylan Henderson.
Long lost brother of Caleb Henderson.
Yes.
Just kidding, I do not know that. So here's Glenbard South, second and 10. No, first and 10. Excuse me.
Big tackle by Contreras, Daniel Contreras. Wow, the Titans just look crazy right now.
Yeah, they're playing very, very well. They're just gonna knee it. They only need. And that was Bergstrom that did that. And then he had Luke in the back.
Bergstrom to Bergstrom. I like that.
Way to go, Titans.
42-0.
And the clock runs down 5-4. And 3, 2, 1. The Titans are moving on.